Right, welcome back to Scott Traders App. Yes, now we are back here for the BTC analysis. You know the drill. BTC analysis is always on Tuesday and Friday, 10 minutes past 1 p.m. East African time every Tuesday and Friday. So without any further ado, let's get into it and we look at what is happening in the world of BTC. All right, so we on Friday. This is where we stopped at on Friday. This is where we stopped at on Friday. We were anticipating a pullback there. Then we can continue with some sales. Yeah, we got some pullback, but not to the level we thought it would actually reach. But we can clearly see why it actually reached there, because it mitigated that fair value gap right there. You can see it went to 50% of it. So now this is no longer necessary. We can take out this. This was sort of like a pennant, so we wanted a fake breakout there, then we can continue with the sell, but rather we saw that this ended up becoming okay, actually before I go to that, even let me first delete all this. You can see later we saw this becoming our change of character. Why do I say that was a change of character, not this one that we have here labeled? If you go to H4, that will be the ideal change of character. So that's why me, I consider this one on H4, not the one here on H1. So the H4 change of character became this one, and that's when the reversal came through. That's when we saw the reversal, and yeah, this became a change of character, and now we started to go for the uptrend. So now that we know that, let's first go to the H4, delete this right here. Let's come to daily time frame. So we saw this change of character and we got that pullback. Now this pullback, clearly one may see what clearly happened. It came to that fair value gap. Let's go to H4 and see it. It came all the way back to that fair value gap. But remember, according to H4, we clearly see the price is oversold and it's been in an uptrend ever since it came to this support level. It came ever since it came to that support level. Now, since it is oversold according to H4, and since it is even oversold according to daily time frame, this tells us something different now. Instead of us looking for this pull or this buy sell move to come all the way here, this is a strong support level, and we are currently seeing that price is being held up, is being rejected from that support level, and that's why we saw price go back into an uptrend. According to weekly, yes, we should be looking for more sales because that's the trend according to weekly, but daily and H4, the buy is on. And now that we know the buy is on, I can use my fib and anticipate where this pullback is coming to apparently. So let's look at that on H4. So according to H4, I see the price is coming to this fair value gap right in here. So price is going to come to that, and then it is actually likely to come to this 61.8 movement. I mean 61.8 level of fib. Then we get in with a buy. Probably this very move is going to break out from our structure, which is a flag. Yeah, according to the weekly time frame or daily time frame, that will be considered as a flag. Yeah, probably we will see a breakout from that level. So the buys are likely to happen here when price gives us this kind of a pullback. So according to H4, can we actually enter sales? Actually, according to H1, not really. M15, not really. We are actually going to be looking for some buys according to M15. Why? price has mitigated that fair value gap right here on M15. So the buys are coming in. What can we anticipate? In fact, I should be entering this kind of a buy. Should be entering this kind of a buy according to what I've just seen. It's quite I may put it right here. Remember, I'm looking for just a pullback. I'm looking for just a pullback to confirm. So it's gonna be a short buy. This is like a scalping buy. It's gonna be like a scalping buy to push price from here to there. Yeah, hopefully here actually. So that means my TP should be not going beyond there. That should be my TP level right about there, and then I move out. My stop loss is right here. I don't want to risk a lot. Yeah, I may add in more if it tries to look for stop losses of the early buyers. The reason I've entered is I was looking at M5 right here, and the other reason is it had grabbed liquidity on this fair value gap of M15. So, and clearly even on M30, I mean H1, let me use this one on H1. I see if I use H1, then you can see it has already grabbed it, so meaning buys are coming in. Buys are likely to come in right now. So let's hold on and see if we will actually see this kind of a move. This is an early entry that I don't advise anyone to do right now. It's my kind of risk. I normally take some of these to trying to look for a sniper entry. But now if price comes back here and actually breaks this low here, then I will move out of this market manually, because I will not, it will be continuing with a downtrend. Why? Because this has been a downtrend according to M5 and even M15. So it's not yet confirmed for the buy. That's why I was looking at a sniper entry. And from what I've just seen here, on M1, I think it's going to continue selling. So I'm gonna have my stop loss below here. So if it comes and breaks through here, then it will take me out. But if it fails, then the buy will come through. If price goes above our 10 MA on M5, that will be your signal for you to engage also in this kind of a buy. But if it fails, then breaks this previous low, then don't even bother looking for any buys. Just wait for a perfect entry. So that's it for today. This is just a short pullback that I'm trying to anticipate, but also after that pullback, I'll be anticipating sales. To come to mitigate this fair value gap, which is according to daily. I think, is it according to daily? Yes, it's going to be according to daily time frame and H4, I believe. No, it's going to be according to H1. Yes, this is going to be according to H4. Yes, this will be according to H4. This one right here, this is according to H1, then this is according to H4. So a buy there, then a sell here, right here to reach here, grab that liquidity, then a buy from there to probably break out that level. But I've told you, if price breaks and continues down below, then it might as well continue and reach this level immediately without giving us a pullback. This pullback, I was looking at it according to M15. Why? Because it is on the 10% of CCI and RSI, meaning we should be now thinking about buys. That's why I had to make my entries right there. So let's wait and see. It's an early entry. It can go wrong, it can go in my favor. I'm already in some floating losses. I'm hoping, I'm waiting to see if it will actually give me this kind of a move. So for now, yeah, don't enter, just hold on and wait for a proper entry when price goes above our 10 MA on M5. All right, I see you, Julius. You're around. How are you? I hope you are doing great in terms of BTC and of course other assets that we trade together on this very channel. All right, so right about now, let's see, we still have about 5 minutes. Let me take you through the announcements. BTC, trading classes or training classes for trading happening starting tomorrow. Tomorrow is 1st of October, so we are starting our class from 3 to 5 p.m. every day, Monday to Thursday. Yeah, Monday to Thursday, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. East African time. You can actually use the information on your screen. Use that information on your screen to register for the October class and be part of the and get to know all these strategies I use to trade in my life, the strategies that I've been working on for quite some time now. Yeah, quite some time, years actually. So you can be part of it and enroll for the class if you want to. Then of course the other thing is that since we are starting a new month, also the Signals platform, if you guys want, I no longer push it a lot for people to join. I no longer want a lot of pressure coming in to get signals for people, so that's why I don't no longer push it a lot for people. But also I don't always advise it. I always advise people to learn to trade on their own. In that way you get to learn how to develop your own signals and start to trust in your strategies that you're trading with, either strategies or strategy. Me, I use strategies. I have a lot of strategies I use to generate my signals. So I always emphasize, yes, for the start you can go for the signals, but not always. Don't always go for the signals from January to December. No. Yes, to me it is a benefit if you come and register for the signals. I'm the one benefiting, but to you it is not that much of a benefit, because you will still be relying on a person to give you signals, and you will not be growing as an individual, as a trader. You grow when you get your own signal, you enter it, you get that good, that pressure on you to actually manage that trade. And that's when you're getting all those feelings and what have you, you yourself, you're growing as a trader. So I don't always emphasize it for you to be always looking for signals. It's not a good sign on you to in terms of growth. So learn to trade, learn the strategy, implement the strategy, keep on implementing it. Consistency is the key. Keep on consistent doing that, working out on that strategy until you get it, and then you can start to develop. Of course, the strategy can never be 100% perfect. This is trading. Why it can never be 100% perfect is because you don't have the capital. You are not a market maker. The strategy can give you all the confirmations that you want, and still you implement it and then you lose the money. They still take you. It doesn't mean the strategy is wrong. It means the strategy can never be 100%. It means literally you're not a market maker. You realize brokers can still, trade against you. They have that capability because they have some say in the market sometimes. Not always, but sometimes they can easily. Now for us, like for synthetic indices, you will never tell if they have manipulated the chart or not. But for gold, for forex, you can tell when you check with other, like when you check the chart with probably trading view. If you're having a trading view charts, then you can correspond, because trading view charts are the true charts. If you have not connected with any broker on the trading view, then you can tell from trading view that this is a genuine chart. If you're on forex or crypto or what, then you can compare with that. So I've talked a lot on that. You know what to do. If you've never subscribed for VIP signals, you can subscribe now for 1 or 2, 3 months, and then as you are working on your own strategy, then you can now start to implement your strategy on your own, to grow that strategy on your own and see if it is working out, or come to the signals and daily analysis, pick the strategy that works for you, and then start to implement that as you keep on growing. Because I don't want to keep giving guys signals over and over. That will not mean the growth that we are looking at on this channel. I want everyone to grow, to become their own individual traders on their own, and professional as time goes on. Otherwise, that's it. I hope you guys had a great time with me. Let's now do a quick recap on BTC, and then we call it a day. So yeah, apparently you can see it's still trying to push for more sales, but something is still holding it up. But I believe it's gonna continue now that I'm seeing something like this on M1. On M1, price is likely to actually push for more sales. Let's wait and see if this order block, which is now becoming a support on M1, will actually hold this price to push for more buys. Let's wait and see. But for now, I've told you the general trend is a downtrend. No, it's an uptrend. The general trend is an uptrend ever since we got this change of character on H4. So now we are in an uptrend. But the reason why I've entered, I'm looking for this as a pullback on H1 and M15. Actually on M15, I'm looking for this pullback on M15. For that pullback, then we can continue with sales according to H1 and H4, because H4 reached this retracement level. You see that, and then H1 is overbought. H1 is overbought, so that's where the sales are coming from. But if all goes well for this on M15, then I'll be seeing this pullback, then I'll be entering another sell move according to H1 to push this all the way here, and on H4 this will be confirming our reversal signal right in this fair value gap, and that will be now ushering us for the continuation of buys according to daily time frame and H4. So this move here is likely to happen tomorrow. This buy move may or may not happen it may not happen today, but it is likely to happen tomorrow, this move of a sell to reach all the way here. So hold on and wait as we monitor it closely, because this buy is likely to come through, and then we later sell, probably today evening or tomorrow we start sells to push for this move right here. All right, it's been my pleasure to take you through BTC. I hope you guys had a great time. Remember to subscribe if you've never subscribed. Of course, don't forget to hit that thumbs up to give us that like as we continue to trade together. Otherwise, have a good day, and see you on Friday for the BTC analysis, and of course for synthetic indices and gold. We keep on trading every day, Monday to Friday. 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. East African time. Have a good day. Bye bye.